Welcome back, everybody. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Today we're going to kick off and head out to the swamp um, and jump on trying to knock out a witch farm um, and maybe get into a few other things. We'll have to see time-wise how everything goes. But um, haven't done much else around the base at the moment. Um, I did start um, right down there in this section. Back here's where we got the storage room and stuff. Off this tunnel here, I am working on digging out over like kind of past this side. There's going to be a room walking off. I'm putting a tree farm in down there. Um, I'll have to look. I'll go over the details on that when we dive into that. But it's like a 12 version one. I forget the guy's name that did the video for it, but it'll do a bunch of different trees. So eventually going to get into that. But I say for now, let me head on up here and head out to the swamp, and then we will jump in on working on the witch farm. All right, I'll bring you back in just a minute. So we're back out here in the swamp, and I've actually decided, as figured, since we got the slime farm here, I'm just going to go ahead and knock out a witch farm too. Might as well. That way, because I actually, for the raid farm, I needed the one I'm building requires 1 honey block. So I had to get some bees and set up a small honey farm. And that's actually the first time I've messed with bees and the honey blocks and all that stuff. So I didn't realize that you needed. I figured it was the honeycombs to make the honey block, but obviously it's the bottles with honey in them. So yeah, bottles burn up a lot of glass. So I was like, you know what, might as well throw together a witch farm. And, it'll be a multitask when we're over here. I'll adjust the AFK kind of like half and half in between, test it out and see how well that works. But anyway, I'm going to get the pads laid out, get this cleared out. We'll pop back, in and out as progress goes on. But yeah, well, I mean, I guess here, let's kill the witch and we'll at least start a little bit here. Shit, come on. Yep. There. And I'm not sure, I probably will eventually, I think, try to, I'm just going to build use the same, the deep slate bricks, um, excuse me, for this. And maybe eventually I might possibly clean it up. We'll see. There, under there already. I got my mouse, my buttons are sticking, and I'm getting double placement here and there. So, we got. I'm sure somebody. Oh, I get it. Must be that. Yeah, up there. Zombie pig on. Okay, yeah. So this, and I guess because you are attached to the hut, you're not going to despawn. Let's break these leaves here. Oh, I didn't even realize we had another tree right here. Let's get these broke to finish decomposing. Yeah, but I know the raid farm will take care. The raid farm we're going to get. Well, we'll get a little bit of glowstone and a little bit of I think you get a decent amount of redstone from the raid farm. But the glowstone, obviously, because you're only getting a few witches. So yeah, I mean, it's not like it'll hurt to have both of them. Yeah. Yep. So here, so we'll have to obviously dig out the ground just a little bit. Right there, and yep. See, there we go. There goes the mouse. Double stick it on me. Right. Clear it out a little bit. Right. And then oh. And just put one more block here. There we go. Here and there. Okay. Yep. So yeah, that's I figure we'll get. I was looking at a few designs, and it's nice to see that you don't need a whole bunch of pistons anymore. A big in-depth setup where you need a lot of resources. So figured might as well just get this knocked out. But anyway, you get the finish this pad here. You get the gist of it. I'll just finish this pad real quick, and then I think I'm gonna cut, and I will work on getting a bit more knocked out, and we'll do some progress updates as I go on. Right, we're 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. Yep. So, yeah. I'm gonna get up here, sleep, and get this tore down, and get some more hammered out with this, and then I'll bring you back with an update. See you in a few. Okay, so we're cruising right along here. Got just about everything except for the front and the roof on. Just got to redstone up, so we're not too far from being done. So let's see what we got here. Here and here and here. So redstone. So all the way down to the edge here. Here. Right, and here. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but all right. So we put there. It should be able to reach this for me. Right. And then finally, the last one. I guess if I were up here, that's there. This is the corner, right? That's the, yes, there's nothing. Yeah, let me, let's come over here and sleep real quick. Then we can just test that out, make sure the reston's good, and then I'll go back and finish it up. Because really the only thing that's left is putting the roof on, the front on, and then the kill chamber, which we're just going to do with minecarts and entity cramming. So this is basically, you know, right. Good. And good. Okay. Yep. All right. So, I mean, it's not, we ain't got very much left at all. So we'll just get here and grab this. Tossed on this. Set. Finished front face and a small killing chain. Then we can split the difference, catty corner here, and I'll put the AFK in between them, and then we'll test it out. Hopefully that works out well. It might be just, I'm hoping it's only like a little less inefficient directly over the top. That'll be nice if we can get them both to run, decently well while we are, I don't have any torches on me. Yeah, while we're AFKing to have them both cruising along. So, all right, I'm going to cut out here and get the front put on, and then get the kill chamber put in, and then we'll come back and take a peek when we're just about finished, and then I'll have to do an AFK session and see how it's looking. All right, so I'll bring you back here shortly. All right, we're back here. I'm on my way down. I've AFK'd for about, I don't know, somewhere in between 25 and 35 minutes. I did move the spot so that it was that felt like it was about halfway from center to center. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'll AFK a little bit longer and see how well that's working with that. I don't know exactly, like, if the two were interfere with each other, potentially. Let's see if we can. Okay, yeah, so I mean, we're getting some drops, decent amount of redstone. I mean, I'd say that it's not horrible for 25 to 30 minutes. I wish there was more glass bottles to, well, we're going through night cycle too, so I guess it probably would help if I give myself some torches and throw them down and light area up just a little bit. Yeah, so that way when it's dark out, we're not totally dropping off rate wise. But all right, I think now I'm going to try to probably start gathering some stuff up and maybe work on a frogly farm. But let me see what kind of supplies I got and figure out exactly what we're going to get into, and then we'll come back and see what's going on. All right. Okay. Well, I don't think we're going to get on to anything else in this episode. I've done a little bit of AFKing just to check stuff. Fortunately, it's not going to really work. got a little bit in each of them, but it's not even worth it paying there. So I'm going to tear this one down and scaffolding back up to that one. Slime farm. Not that I need to worry about that now. I got plenty of slime for anything I'll need for at the moment. So I'll probably end up just doing that whenever I need it. So I did move an AFK spot above the witch farm. And I tackled a storage system. So I think I AFK for on this one, maybe sometime between 1 and 2 hours. So not too bad rates. I did put in basic sorters. But like I said, this is like 1 to 2 hours. Got about just about a half double chest of everything. So I mean, lots of stuff. I wish that was case for the glass bottles. I mean, that's still a nice amount of glass bottles, but it'd be nice if it was as much as sticks. Did put in an autocraft for the redstone. That way, all of our redstone box. Aimlessly, if I don't think they'll, I don't know what the chances are of them dropping the provisions from it. But anyway, check there just for here. Yeah, so that's good, right? Excuse me. We don't have to worry about redstone no more. Actually, let me grab some of those bottles so I can just fill up the dispensers at Honey Farm, right? Which eventually I will end up banning that. So I know I think I'm going to switch things around, right? I was talking about moving on to a raid farm next, but because I'm going to use glass to do that, I need more glass, right? So, yeah, painful trying to smelt all that, right? So I decided, and unfortunately, I didn't get any. Like I just I squirreled and went and built a super smelter. So and I didn't even think about it and didn't get anything recorded. So I will, since we're all done here, right? Over that, we'll take a walk back to the main base and just do a quick showcase of that real quick. And then I think after that, I'm going to move on to, I'm going to do a tree farm next. That's definitely what I'm going to do. Because I want to use, not only for the wood, but charcoal, right? The tree super smelter I built works off of coal. That's what all the timing was. I tried playing with it a little bit to see if I could get it to run. I was thinking about, maybe doing bamboo or moss, like a moss farm and a bamboo farm to run into it. But, I couldn't get the timings right, and it wasn't distributing everything evenly, so it wasn't messing with it working and the efficiency of it. So, yeah, I just figured a tree farm would be nice because then get all the woods in quantity for building and all that, and I'll be able to toss a bunch of that into the smelter. Then, of course, we get charcoal out of that, and that'll power the furnace itself. So, yeah. So I'm going to put these bottles in here. Cut out for a second. Put these bottles in here, and then we will go check out this super smelter real quick, and then call it on that after we check that out. So let me do this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back at main base. Yeah, still got to do. Still have that's on the list of things to do. All play part. But yeah, so down here, smelter. And I went with the Shulker Crabs design. So it's 64 items in 30 seconds. I do got it. These blocks are all temporary. Got to figure out what I'm going to. I still haven't done anything else with the storage room, so I do need to start working on this again. But I got to figure out what blocks. But so we got this all put in at least. 20 blocks for that. This one, I guess, is supposed to do a stack of items in 30 seconds, and the more stacks you put in, the quicker that time actually goes down. So, yeah, like I said, I was just, I totally squirreled and was just like rolling with it and didn't even think about recording until I finished it. Realized that I didn't record anything. So, that's that, right? And I finally mined enough coal to get it filled up enough that I got just a little bit. The hopper mine part's filled up, and then there's just a little bit left. So that's why I want to build a tree farm. So that's like I said, we're gonna put that over there. You see, I got Lake Matica pulled up, so I can get the dimensions dug out. Excuse me. But this one, let me look real quick. I'm going to go with what we got here. Yeah, this one's by N. Kohler, 12 type tree farm. So I moved it over enough so it fit in here, right? Still got to figure out, designs for the hallways, but they're all going to be, 4 blocks and then drop down the 3x3 hallway. So this will be the entrance into the tree farm, going up into it. So I did start from the top. I got a slot dug in there, and I'm working on, it's a lot of mine, and I gotta get that whole hole dug out. So that's actually what I'm working on now. I will probably try to get that all knocked out, and then once I'm done with the digging, move on to building that. And I think once we get that built, then we'll be good with a fuel source for the smelter. And like I said, that was just because of the glass. I was just maybe want to get a quicker way of doing that. So I just started mining at the top of this. So we got to take that all the way down. So it's going to take me a little while, obviously. But like I said, we're going to call that there. I will start making progress on this, and hopefully I can get a good chunk done and get this knocked out. That would be great. But I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I will talk to you all later.